It's All Talk MMA back again. Today I'm going to be going through the UFC main event, UFC Serbia, Medic versus Rodriguez. I'm going to be doing the full card. I am also going to be doing some betting breakdowns. And I'm going to start a new series where we do £10 on each bet. And then I'm also going to be doing a new betting series called the Rich Rich. We're getting rich, rich boy. We're getting rich, rich. And that'll be one bet, usually around evens. It'll be like one or two legs max, or it'll be a prop, or it'll be something where I think I've got good confidence and it's good odds, and I'll be sharing that with you. So, getting straight into this one is Mariana Spasic versus Le- Stephanie Luciano. The UFC have got loads of fighters from Serbia in the area to fight on this card. Some haven't been in the UFC. There's a lot of new debutants on this card, and Mariana Spasic is one of them. She is 7-1. I think she lost a fight not too long ago. Yeah, she lost her second last fight in November 2025, and she's facing Stephanie Luciano, who looked good. I'm pretty sure in her last fight. It's a solid strawweight, nothing special, but got beat off Sam Hughes by split decision. Only loss of her career, second loss of her career, sorry. But she's not too bad. She's good on the feet, and I think she'll win by a close decision. I think there could be a late finish, just due to Spasic. She doesn't have much of an amateur background, and it's her debut, but I think with being Serbian, she might be quite tough and be able to get the job done. Moving on, Jonathan Lika versus Alexander Popek. Alexander Popek has fought for the UFC in some regard. He fought on the Contender Series. I'm pretty sure he was Jamal Hill's opponent. For Jamal Hill getting the UFC, I think, yeah, it was Jamal Hill's opponent getting the UFC. Has fought a lot of times. 26 times, only been finished twice, 3 times. He is normally a light heavyweight, but he's fighting a heavyweight this time, as you can see by the weight difference there. Jovan Lika is young, 24 to be fair. Seven of his wins by knockout, 4 of his wins by submission. I think he's going to keep Popek against the half fence, be able to get on top of this fight, and I think he will win by decision, 30-27. I think there's just too much size, so I just think Popek won't be able to stay with him. I'm going to go for Popek to win this. Next fight, Nina Mizovic versus Hayley Cowan. Hayley Cowan has fought in the UFC a few times. She is 7-5, 54 now. Kind of fucking nice in a way, can't lie. She's on a 3-fight losing streak. She got finished in her last fight, subbed in her second last fight. 7-5, nothing impressive. Nina has 5 finishes and 8 wins. She's on a good fight win streak, to be fair. She lost her debut. It's been an 8-fight win streak, so I think she can get it done Australia, and I think she'll be able to get a decision. So I'm going to go for it by decision. She could get a late finish. Matthias Rebecki versus Kyle Propolek. Matthias Rebecki is crazy odds, to be honest. He's a big favourite, which he probably shouldn't be, just due to the damage he's taken. He took loads against Orbai, loads against Lovick Quine, loads against Chris Duncan. I think he will win, but Kyle Propolek is not that bad. He only got finished late. I'm pretty sure there was a few fouls by Drew Dober, and he faced Benoit Saint-Denis on short notice. So his last 2 losses in his last 2 fights aren't huge losses. But I think Rebecki's going to get in his face early, and I think he's going to be able to definitely get a finish in the first half of this fight. I think Rebecki will definitely get it done. But Kyle Propolek is not that bad. Like, the odds are a bit too far. They are a bit too far. Rebecca the pick. Denis Buchecha versus Bogdan Grad. Bogdan Grad's had a bit of a transition. He's got hair, he's got a beard, he's looking a lot better, you know, he's looking like a child. He, I think he lost to Luke Riley last time out, or I don't think he's fought since. Yeah, finished by Luke Riley. He's a mad left hook, to be fair. But he's quite quick. He's 145. He's big for 145. He is big for 145. He's quick. Denis Buchecha, one win in his last, I want to say 6. Was it 5? No, his last 5, yeah. One win in his last 5. Been finished twice in his career. I think Bogdan Grant can definitely win the decision. I think he won 50-27, 50-27, 29-28. He's going to be quicker. I don't think he's going to let Buchecha start. He hits hard, he's tough. And I think he's the better fighter. He can mix it up, go alright on the feet. He can mix in a takedown. And I think he's going to get us one done. Bogdan Grad for the win. Next one, Borislav Nikolic versus Mark Vologin. Watch some Borislav Nikolic. Borislav Nikolic hits like a truck. He is scary. He is Serbian strong, how you would anticipate. Very, very hard. I'm going Nikolic. Vologin is tough. You can take a beating. He took a beating against someone. Let me just have a look. But I remember him taking I think it was against John Castaneda. Yeah. Took a big beating against Castaneda, but I think Nikolic will get a finish 100%. Nikolic hits really, really hard. Great striker. It's now or never for him really to get in the UFC. I'm pretty sure it's ready to. Yeah. But I think you'll get this one done. 15 finishes from 16 wins. Impressive. Next one, we're going to go for an underdog. Urban Elliott. He is going to beat Michael Oliveira. Urban, 2-fight losing streak. The Sung Soo Park fight, he didn't look great. Grappling was poor, wasn't great. Mikhailov first round, wow. Welsh gangster, back. Impressive. Second round, he gets caught with an elbow to the eye. Nasty. Gets his back taken and gets submitted. It was heartbreak, to be honest. It was hard to watch. Michael Oliveira hits hard. He does. He has a lot of finishes. I think he's got 8 finishes from 9. Hits like a truck. But I just think Urban Elliott, he's going to be better. He's going to mix in grappling to surprise Oliveira. I really do. He can weather in boxing and grappling, and I think Urban Elliott is going to win. I think this fight goes long anyways. I could see Oliveira catching him because he does hit hard. He's got to have the reach. But I just see Urban Elliott winning. I really do. Moving on, Ludwig Klein versus Tuvik Musayev. I'm going to go with Musayev. Very dirty in his fight against Bahamandez. Lots of fouls. Ludwig Klein last time, I thought it was a draw against Rebecca. Managed to get a majority win. Majority decision, whatever it's called. Ludwig Klein is good though, so I could see him winning, but I like the odds. I think he's a good underdog, Musayev. Again, Azerbaijani wrestler, mixes it in, just good on the feet, but he's just dirty, man, really dirty. And yeah, I think he's going to be able to outgrit and just outwork Ludwig Klein. Ludwig Klein is good though, but I'm going to go with Tufik Musayev. Moving on, Milos Jancic versus Noah Guyong. I'm going to go with Milos Jancic. Although I do think Guyong is the better wrestler, the grappler, and he's going to cage wrestle a bit. But I just think Jancic is the better striker and can maintain distance. Montenegro, it's not far from Serbia, but maybe you have some support. But Guyong, French pussy, man, French pussy. Being finished, he's on a good win streak though, to be fair. He's on like a 5-fight win streak, all finishes. But I think Jancic, he hits hard. Every single fight has been a decision. Sorry, every single win Jancic had has been a finish. yeah, I think Jancic wins. Could be close though. Could be close. Seppo versus Gilbert Urbina. Gilbert Urbina is on his way out the UFC. 7-5. Been finished his past 2 fights. Seppo hits hard. Is killer on the feed. Yeah, last 2 fights. Uros Medic KO in a minute. Radke in a first round finish. Brian Battle submission. Trish on goal finish. I just think only 5 fights in 5 years isn't that active. Neither's Seppo, to be fair, but I just think he's got crazy power. 10 knockouts in 14 wins, and I think he gets it done quick. I think he's going to hurt Urbina quick, and it's a nice first fight into the UFC. Because sometimes people get bad fights into the UFC first fight. Harry Hardwick. But yeah, I think he wins. Dusko Tudovic versus Robert Valentin. I'm gonna go Robert Valentin. Tudovic just does not impress me on the regional scene. Valentin, good date on defense. Got a submission win last time out. Got finished by Gautier in a minute, doesn't tell you anything. But I just don't think. I don't think his opponent is good enough to beat him. I really don't. I just think Tudovic, he's chinny. You know, he's been finished 3 times in the UFC. Serbian advantage could play into this, but I'm going to go Valentin. I think Valentin's going to win. Close decision, or even a finish, you know. I could say a finish. Alexander Rakic versus Marcin Tybura. Rakic making his heavyweight debut after getting finished by Azbukayev. Very, very weirdly. It was like one and done. His chin must have been very weak at 205, the weight cut. He's came up now to heavyweight. He's going to be a lot stronger. He's going to be quicker. He's great. He's got great Muay Thai. Tybura 40 now. Slow, groggy. Just one foot out the door. And I really do believe Marcin Tybura is going to get finished by Rakic. Or decision, or a unanimous decision. But Rakic, I think, needs a finish. He will definitely win. Serbian crowds, I think they're going to go crazy for him. He's going to be amped up. And yeah, I think Alexander Rakic will win this fight. Definitely, comfortably. Alexander Rakic. Moving on to the co-main, 43-year-old Jan Blachowicz versus Navajo Sterling. Jan Blachowicz last time out had a draw against Bogdan Guskov, who looked horrific against Ankalaev. But it was short notice, to be fair. But Jan, he's had some battles, man. He's tough. Close fight against Ulberg, close fight against Pereira, close fight against Ankalaev. He's such a tough challenge for these guys. He really, really is. But 43, should he be fighting at 43? Who knows? Navajo Sterling on his way up. Patient kickboxer who got a great finish last time against Kutalaba. That was a good win. I think that was like a needed win for him. But a very, very good win, nevertheless. And I think you've got to give him credit for that. Super patient though, really patient. I think that could be a fact. I think Jan's going to have good leg kicks, good jab, good wrestling. I think it's going to be close, but I can see Navajo and getting a decision, being able to get it done. I think Jan's past it now, and I'm going to go with Navajo Sterling and get this done. Main event, Uros Medic, the headline of this card against Daniel Rodriguez, Drod. You know, at 170, I think it is. This card is set up for Uros Medic to get an early round finish, which I do think you will do. Daniel Rodriguez, he's been spending time in a Mexican prison, I'm pretty sure. So I think that's going to play a factor to him. It's a built-in excuse. I think Uros Medic, the Serbian crowd are going to go wild. And I really do think he's going to get an early finish. I think round two knockout, or even round 1. I think he's just got so much power in his left hand. Guys, just a quick cut of there. Just to say, I think Uros Medic is going to get the finish early in this fight. And I'm going to say round 1. I think I just said this. But yeah, round one finish, and now we're going to go on to the bets. But before that, you're going to see that we're going to get rich, the new series. Guys, now I'm going to be going on to the bets. All bets, no breaks. Here we go. I'm going to break it down right this second for you. Part one. This is episode one. This is the start of something. New series. We rich. All talk MMA. I'm going to do it right now. We rich. We getting rich. This is the pick. It's going to be 1 or 2 legs to get to evens. This week it's a prop. This week it's a young up and comer coming against a granddad. Navajo Sterling is the pick by decision. Just a little write down. Undefeated fighter on the rise, which he is 10-0 in light heavyweight, facing against a 43-year-old who has not won in over 4 years. Granted, he has fought some of the best light heavyweights and had really close fights. I will give him that. He's only been finished twice in 21 UFC fights, which is impressive, and he's Polish, so you know he's hard as fuck. And he's proven a great ability. And yeah, hopefully we can get off to a good start. Guys, onto the betting breakdown just to end this video. The series will just be £10 on each bet and then 20 on the rich, and that's how I'm going to track the profit and loss. This is the bets with the odds next time in fraction form. It's a £70 stake in theory. Guys, do not copy this. Do your own research. I am not advising anyone to copy this. This is purely for entertainment. Please just read this bit down here. The amount as well. You don't need to put on £70 on this. This is just for theory, just for some fun. Just go track a profit and loss for a while, see what we can get to. Starting off with Medic. I don't know why that one's bigger than them. I don't know. Might put the main event if we're doing like a main event, like the most MVP card there. So Medic rounds 1, 2, or 3. I think you get to finish, and I think Luciano's better than Nina. I can't remember her second name, but Luciano, I think she's better than her opponent. Medic, I think gets a no finish. Good odds, alright odds. Lika, I don't think he gets a sub. I think the German guy who Jamal Hillford can Propak can stay on the feed, can get to a decision. Sorry, I think Lika can get it in a late finish or points. Nikolic hits like a truck. I think he's going to win. Bogdangrad, I think he's going to bounce back and get a win. Jancic, I think wins. Urban Elliott fight, I think goes into the second round definitely, and I think Matthias Rebecki definitely wins. I think these odds are good. Thank you all for listening. Take a screenshot if you want to copy these. Please comment how you got on, what you did, any tips. Please let me know. Have a great one.